Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! But also, probably, someone else. Welcome to the Media Cabinet. That's right! Welcome to the Media Cabinet, everybody. Today, we got an awesome video for you guys. Because on this day, in 1984, a fantastic supernatural spectacular was born. That's right, welcome to the Joe's Media Cabinet Ghostbusters Day 40th Anniversary Spectacular. On this day, like I said, the first Ghostbusters movie came out in theaters, starring Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson, and of course Sigourney Weaver, and just to name just a few of the headlining names of this fantastic franchise. To this day, Ghostbusters has gone above and beyond with creating brand new supernatural adventures all the way from the afterlife to the Frozen Empire, to answer the call to Ghostbusters 2, to the video games, and beyond. We have seen Ghostbusters be represented in many different forms of media. Whether it be, like I said, video games, movies, even all the way out in Abu Dhabi, in Dubai, in the form of a ride at a park called Motions Gate Dubai. And then, of course, have it even be represented in the form of a walk-through haunted house attraction at Halloween Horror Nights 2019. For years, this franchise has been enlightening and making a lot of people happy in just the comedy that they portray, and of course, some of the dark, spooky moments as well. But again, this franchise has been going on for 40 years thanks to the launch of the first movie. And let's just say I have some awesome representations of this franchise, including one big item that I'm going to hold off for the end. But first, I am, of course, wearing a Ghostbusters jumpsuit costume. I bought this from Amazon. It is from It's a Party City item. It's a 4+ item. It is a little big on me. And I'm representing Dan Aykroyd, Mr. Ray Stans, on the name patch. Now, I could have went on Etsy and I could have gotten my own custom name patch that said Fleming, but I didn't do that. And of course, the No Ghost emblem is over here on the right. What's amazing about Ghostbusters is throughout the United States and probably around the entire world, there are commissioned factions and charters of Ghostbusters all around the world, including here in Virginia. There is a Virginia Ghostbusters. Down in Florida, there is a Florida Ghostbusters. And of course, in New York at the iconic Hook and Ladder, there are New York Ghostbusters as well. If you have not had the opportunity yet, make sure to check out the Ghost Heads documentary. It's a really cool documentary that dives into the fandom of Ghostbusters all around the world. Before we continue, I do want to just say that, honestly, without mentioning these two people, these movies would have never existed. And it's all thanks to the creativity, the direction of Mr. Ivan Reitman, and of course Harold Ramis, who of course portrayed Egon Spengler. You can obviously, dedicate to everybody that has been represented in the Ghostbusters universe right now. Finn Wolfhard. I'm forgetting his name. Paul Rudd, Carrie Coon, everybody that has been represented in the Ghostbusters. I could dedicate this entire video to them. And I dedicate it to Ghost heads and Ghostbusters fans alike. This video that I'm doing is dedicated to all those Ghost heads and all those Ghostbusters fans out there. Keep searching, keep hunting for the supernatural and, artificial and aliens, intelligence and everything. Keep falling in love and being part of the fandom, because that's what is awesome about it. So, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive into my collection of everything that I have representing Ghostbusters. One thing that I do want to show off that came with this costume is it did come with a inflatable proton pack. I'm sorry, I don't have that Hasbro Pulse money to get an actual working proton pack with a working cyclotron and everything. I wish I did. But this is a nice little inflatable that comes with the costume. It does come with an inflatable Neutrono wand, but I put that in the box because it kept deflating. So that's the first thing. Second thing that I'm going to show, it's just a little small thing, but this is the pin from when Ghostbusters was represented at Halloween Horror Nights in 2019. So it's got the little Ghostbusters emblem at the bottom. And of course you see the Terror Dogs, the Marshmallow Man, and of course Gozer. No sign of Slimer on here, just that beautiful green slime. And next up we have, this was released for when Afterlife was coming out. I wish that we would have gotten a novelization for Afterlife. It would have been really cool for them to release that, but we got this instead. But you know what, this is awesome nonetheless. We have an omnibus of the original two novelizations for Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Or at the time, it was noted as Ghostbusters, the Supernatural Spectacular, and then of course just Ghostbusters 2. This is of course from Titan Books, and this is in a mass market paperback form. I think there is a regular trade paperback version of this. I've seen it, I just never bought it. And yes, nobody likes to talk about one particular version of this movie. There is an extended version of this movie that was way better and got the better score on Rotten Tomatoes than the regular score. But we have the novelization for Ghostbusters Answer the Call. The female reboot that was absolutely, to some people, absolutely terrible. The book itself is terrible. I really hated reading this. I mean, there were some good parts, but then there were also really, really bad parts of this movie that were just extremely bad. Like, made you fall asleep bad. Next off, so those were the books. Now we're getting into video games and movies. So first we're gonna start off. I do have a digital Ghostbusters game. It's the Ghostbusters video game that came out. It was a third-person shooter where you got to play as like a rookie for Ghostbusters. That is the definitive Ghostbusters game. This right here, this is a good game, and it's good on PlayStation 5 because of the haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers. It's that asymmetrical horror survival game where you get to play as humans or demonic force. But in this is Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. This is the collector's edition. I got this off of Amazon when it first came out. It is a one-player game, but you can do up to 5 people across PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Network. You do need a subscription, a PlayStation Plus subscription, in order to play this. But you could play solo. There is like an adventure that you could play. Use iconic gear and gadgets. Slime or be slimed. But again, it follows that asymmetrical survival horror. But there's a word, and I can't remember. Where it's like, this is where you play as Ghostbusters, and then you have one person in your party playing as the ghost, setting up all the traps and everything to like spawn the human. This was released after Afterlife, because this picks up right after Ghostbusters Afterlife. So, but yeah, this was the collector's edition, and it comes in this cool Tobin's Spirit Guide book box. What I mean by book box is this isn't an actual book, but it's a great representation of Tobin's Spirit Guide. I know that there is like a hardcover Tobin's Spirit Guide. I would like to actually get it to add to my Ghostbusters collection. But there is some nice texture on the front of the box, and you open it up, and I did do a separate unboxing for this on my channel. Comes with 2 Ghostbusters stickers, including a Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed sticker. I will be putting one of these on my MacBook. And then it also comes with a poster as well, which folds out, and you have the Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed logo, plus a ghost trap, and of course it's showing the Afterlife look of the Ecto-1. And then inside we have the game, and like I said, I did a whole unboxing of this on my channel, so if you want to see more like in-depth unboxing, you could check that out on my channel. The game is fun. I have played it with some people. The way that I see it, if you're gonna play those like asymmetrical horror games, you want to make sure that you have a good group of people that are wanting to, really have fun with it and like talk and not just be there like a silent, motionless dead fish. Anyway, before we continue getting into the rest of the movies, 2 other things that I want to just showcase. I do have a Hot Wheels Elite Series 2 diecast Ectos. I have the Ecto-1, of course, from the original movie. And then we have the Ecto-1A from Ghostbusters 2. I do not have the Ecto from Answer the Call. I guess you can consider the Ecto-1 the one from Afterlife. And I don't have the animated Ghostbusters Ecto. I like the way that one looks, I just don't have it. Alright, and now we're going to continue with the movies. Again, I have done unboxing for these except for one. So here, of course, we have the Ghostbusters 1 and 2 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and 4K Steelbook. This comes with 4 discs, the 4K and the Blu-ray for Ghostbusters 1 and the 4K and the Blu-ray for Ghostbusters 2. I love this beautiful red and the no ghost symbol with the 1 and the 2. And then on the back you got a great cast shot of the 4 main Ghostbusters. And of course we open this up, and again I have done a more in-depth unboxing of this. There's also a special features disc in here, so there may be more than just 4 discs. But yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and show the whole thing because like I said, I did show it off on a separate video on my channel. Next, I just have I got this from Redbox when they were still like selling movies. I do have the 2016 Ghostbusters Answer the Call. This includes the extended edition and the regular edition. The extended edition is always the version to watch for this movie. It got the better reviews and it got a better score for Rotten Tomatoes. And of course, until Frozen Empire arrives on DVD, which I don't have my copy yet, but I did pre-order mine from Walmart. It should be coming soon. It should be coming at the end of this month. We have Ghostbusters Afterlife. We just have the regular standard 4K with the nice slipcover. And this is on 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and digital. And I mean, this movie is just awesome. I saw this at Alamo, and I was just absolutely blown away. Really blown away. Okay. All the small stuff is out of the way. And I have saved the best for last for this video. And I have never owned anything like this before. And I bought it particularly to unbox for you, my wonderful subscribers. And I also bought it just to like celebrate my fandom for Ghostbusters and how much I love these movies. I can't believe that I'm about to unbox this for you guys. I've already played with it a little bit and I absolutely love it. We have the Hasbro Plasma Series Neutrona Wand, the 1984 edition. I love this thing. I really do. I have a Lego DeLorean, I have a toy lightsaber, I have sonic screwdrivers, and a TARDIS galore from Doctor Who. But, I mean, this is the icing on the freaking cake right here. I swear, this is amazing. I could not be any more happy that I own this. So when you get it, it comes in this awesome box that this slips off, and it was in the possession of Walter Peck, aka Dickless, and it says on here EPA Security Seal number November 10th, 1984, authorized by Walter Peck, and it says WA73047-D3. And then right at the top you have the no ghost symbol. But yeah, like I said, I have already opened this. I've played with it for a while. But now I want to show it all to you guys. Now you've probably seen unboxings and people showing this off, but now it's my turn. So here we have the actual item itself, and the attention to detail on this thing is absolutely amazing. When I opened it yesterday, I opened it in front of my parents, and I mean, I was like a kid in a freaking geek candy store. This is just, it's incredible. It takes 4 AA batteries, which can be installed back here. This can hook up to a Hasbro Pulse, Hasbro Collab, Proton Pack. So this you can connect this to take it to conventions and everything. But if you're looking for a Neutrino wand or a proton pack, Hasbro knocked it out of the park. Unfortunately, the proton pack is no longer available, but you can still purchase the Neutrino wand. The Afterlife version of Spangler's Neutrino wand is no longer available either. That's where it has like the tape around here, and this is more of a gun barrel instead of like this. But you guys want to see this power on, don't you? So what you do is there are free gold, silver switches. So first we're going to go ahead and flip up the activate one, and we're going to pull this green lever to pop that out. Ooh, did you hear that? Make sound. And then we flip up one switch right here. That gets it powered up, and then we flip up this other switch, and it is going. And then you have this lever up top. Now this controls the, this says that it controls the volume, and there's also, oh yeah, there's a motor in here too. So it vibrates. There you go. And then there's a little black button right here, and you push it and it goes like this. Now what's cool about this is it has 4 different functions. So you have your regular proton stream, and then you push this orange button right here to change functions. Now these 3 functions are from the Ghostbusters video game. So this is a slime function. Push the orange button again. Now this is in a stasis stream. And then you push the orange button again. And this is like a proton collider. Like a blast. And now I'm going to go ahead and put it back to the regular mode. And I'm going to go ahead and just hold it and just see what it does. There we go. So if it overheats, and it actually shuts down the entire pack. So it's like a, you know, when you're done playing with it or showing it off to your friends, it automatically shuts off. But like right out of the box, even with the batteries, this thing is light, but it's just amazing. And even like on the bottom right here, it shows that like if you get the proton pack, you can slide it and it straps right on to the proton pack. But there you have it, folks. Oh, and one other thing, comes with a really cool stand as well, so you can display it. And it says June 8th, 1984, when it was manufactured. So again, you know, with today being Ghostbusters Day, you know, I'm just like, I wanted to do this video for you guys. So keep enjoying Ghostbusters. If you or you know someone that has not been introduced to Ghostbusters, get them. Let them watch them. They're funny, they're hilarious, they're amazing. If you have not watched them yet, what are you doing with your life? So, with all that being said, guys, thank you very much for checking out today's video. Keep believing, there are ghosts out there. And remember, as a Ghostbuster, bustin' makes me feel good. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time inside the media cabinet. Bye for now.